Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning. This is page 293, and it's a continuation of the work that we did from page 292. We're talking about proofs of the vertical angle theorem. And so if you haven't taken a look at page 292 and done the notes that went with that flowchart proof for vertical angles, then please go back and look at that one. What we have in that problem or on that activity was all of the analysis, the highlights, the understanding of how the flow, like a vocab word, turned into a reason. So a statement led to a reason, and then that led to more statements and reasons. That flow bubbling down way that the proof went. Well, we're going to come under analysis with that one. Question two. Question two, as we start off from this one, says, could step 5 come before step 3? Explain your reasoning. Let's go back and take a look. Step 5 says right here, it is, zoom in. It says that we are talking about the definition of supplementary angles. And then that step, we want to know if it could come before this one. Well, actually, no. You have to have step 3 first to create supplementary angles as an observation that then turns into the definition of the following step. That's my point, is that in a proof, supplementary angles turn into, like as a statement, turn into the next reason. You have to do something with that statement, right? So back over here in our answer for question 2, we're going to say, no, step 5 could not come before step 3, right? No, because the reason in step 5, which is definition of supplementary angles, okay, the reason in step 5, definition of supplementary angles, comes from the statement that those angles are supplementary, like we're going to do something with them. That's why there is like a logical structure. You just can't vomit different geometry statements. You got to put them into a relatively referenced frame. Okay, next question. What is the purpose of step 8? So let's go look at step 8 and a little bit of adjusting my camera angle. Okay, here we go. Step 8 says the measure of angle 2 is equal to the measure of angle 2, and it's the reflexive property. So this one kind of comes out of nowhere, where we don't really see it, except I noticed that there was an angle 2 and an angle 2 in 2 different steps. So because angle 2 is mentioned in 2 different steps of our flowchart proof, we need to mention that they must be the same angle. That is a necessary, important step to do. We have to have the reflexive property used here so that later on we can, there's kind of like an arrow that needs to go this way, we can subtract an equal amount from both sides of the equation. Here's what we're going to write in our answer for number 3. What is the purpose of step 8? Step 8 says that the measure of angle 2 is equal to the measure of angle 2. So in step 7, we can equally subtract this measure of angle 2 from both sides of the equal sign. And that's a necessary thing for us to do in this moment. The measure of angle 2 equals the measure of angle 2 says that the left side, right side, when you write an equation, we can evenly subtract that from both sides. Question 4, what steps would be different in a flowchart proof of the second prove statement of the vertical angle theorem? So that's the other one, right? That's this one from page 292. Instead of saying angle 1 and angle 3 form a linear pair, typo, and you probably caught this on the previous video, that statement to the one that it was before is just what we're focusing on. All reasons are the same. But steps 2, 4, and 6 would be statements about a different angles. Steps 2, 4, and 6 would use angle 4 and angle 1. And then step 8 would be about that relationship. We'd have to use the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 1. Make it look like a 1. I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to continue page 293 on another Part B video. So I will encourage you to carry on in that one. Thank you for watching.